Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the Lakeville Senior Connection with Lori,
Cheryl,
and Karen.
Woohoo! Happy
And
March.
you.
And you. Yeah, there you go. Happy March.
happy March.
Can you believe it's March already?
No,
We're
means
marching into March.
but I love it.
almost spring.
It's almost spring.
It's nice today. I hope
is
when this airs
nice.
it's not snowing and then we're going to be like, what a beautiful day.
Oh my gosh. If it snows, now it's your fault. You don't say stuff like that out loud. I'm only kidding.
Not in New England.
Not in New England. Don't say it.
Don't we know it's nice today?
It's nice
People
to-
are wearing shorts.
I know. That was
I should say
crazy.
people, a person
And then,
came in
you
in
know,
shorts.
Yeah.
but
Weather
It's
changes.
gone.
yeah.
All right, so we'll get back on track because
Yeah.
this is just our chill time. We get to like hang out, see each other, hang out with you all. So
Read the newsletter.
Read the newsletter.
Get your cup of coffee.
There you go. All right, so
Your
here we go.
Irish coffee.
Yeah, Irish coffee. Nice Irish coffee. Now I'm gonna have one when I go home.
Sounds good.
There,
Yeah.
it does.
All right.
All right, so we are going over March's newsletter. Hello, March, and welcome, spring.
Yay.
I want to read the very first part of the newsletter because I think it's important. March is recognized as Social Work Month, a time to celebrate the contributions of social workers to society. Established in 1963 by the National Association of Social Workers, this month highlights the profession's impact, and the theme for 2025 is social work, compassion, and action. Social Work Month also coincides with Women's History Month, emphasizing the role of women in this profession. We would like to take this time to recognize and thank our outreach/social worker here at the COA. Her name's Karen Fisher.
Not me.
I know, poor Karen.
I know,
She's
that's
like,
okay.
not
Another
me.
Karen.
It's another Karen. We got a lot of Karens. So Karen Fisher has been with us since November of 2023, and we couldn't be happier. Within this time, she's assisted older adults with wellness checks, fuel assistance, housing applications, SNAP, and social work, as well as dropping off food to housebound in need. In her short time here with us, Karen also established and facilitates a monthly caregiver support group, which is so helpful to many. Her kind heart, compassion, and willingness to work together has made her an invaluable addition to our COA family. Karen is here Tuesdays from 9 to 4 p.m. and Wednesdays from 9 to 7. If you see her this month, so you got a whole month, if you see her, just say hi and thank you. And if you don't know her and you're here on a Monday and Tuesday, just stop in and say hi. She's super sweet.
She's great.
So yay. Thank
Karen's
you.
rule.
Yay.
Nice.
Karen's rule. All right, secondly, on the front page of the newsletter is the reminder for our annual St. Patrick's Day luncheon at Loon Pond Lodge on Tuesday, March 11th at 12 p.m. Sign-ups end Tuesday, March 4th. I have to give the count by the end of the day on March 4th.
Which is next week.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, you have till next Tuesday.
Yeah.
We have a couple spots left, so
Yeah.
Yep, signups were required. At this time, we don't have a wait list, which is okay. This is good. Everyone that has called has gotten in. We are trying something new where it's Lakeville senior residents only. So we'll see how it goes. So far,
Right, and
so
we do
good.
still have a few spots
Yep,
open.
we do have a
so
few spots open.
Feel free to call us.
Yep, and it's only $10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
great.
$10.
Well, they have to come in.
They have to come in.
Well,
yeah,
if you
can't
want to call to make sure there's a spot
Right.
available, I will
Right.
tell you, and you
Yeah.
can then come on in with your $10 and sign up.
There you go. Should be fun.
Where else can you get such a great meal for $10?
$10.
And
That's
entertainment.
true.
Yes. And what are those biscuits called? It's not bread.
Sourdough? No.
Come on.
Irish soda bread.
Scones?
Soda
Irish
bread.
Soda
Irish soda bread. So they'll have Irish soda bread,
love Irish
biscuits,
soda
and butter at the table when folks come
Oh.
in. Because you don't do salads.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you don't
You're
do
right.
you don't do a salad. So, I gotta shut my phone off.
Oh, good idea.
Sorry, go ahead. You're next.
Next.
Cheryl. So I will shut my volume off
Okay,
while I'm
so
thinking of it.
April is National Volunteer Month, and the COA will be closed on April 8th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. as we celebrate our many, many wonderful volunteers with a special luncheon by invitation only. So we have sent out invitations. You should be getting those shortly if you didn't already. And the COA wouldn't be what it is today without our beautiful volunteers. And if you haven't guessed, our theme this year
is
is
Busy bees.
Any classes regularly scheduled at the time that we are closed that day starting at 11 will be canceled for that day, obviously, because we'll be next door over at Loon Pond Lodge enjoying our wonderful volunteers and having a delicious lunch.
And there'll be a sign on the door, so if you forget, the sign will be on the door and you won't be able to get in. Sorry.
Right.
Okay. I just want to make a point to say thank you very much for all your hard work on this. I know it's your baby because you're like the volunteer coordinator, but the invitations were super cute. So to those of you that are receiving invitations as volunteers, Cheryl did the invite. Super cute. It's beautiful.
We just thought it'd be a fun little theme this year.
Yes,
So.
it is cute. No,
Yeah.
it's super cute.
And we want you to know that you are the difference. So our theme is Be the Difference.
The difference.
Yeah.
And it's cute because honestly, springtime, flowers, bees. Okay,
Right.
I'm all set. All right, go ahead.
Yep. Okay, Lori, you're up.
Am I?
No, it's Cheryl, I think.
You.
Oh,
yeah.
I have.
You had me?
Oh, 'cause you already
I
talked
did it on the
about
front
that.
page.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
there we
right.
go.
Sorry, sorry.
All
is
right, on to
live.
page 2.
Live. Look at, and I'm adding stuff that I'm thinking of after too.
Live.
Okay, on to page 2 of our newsletter. We have our Friday COA cafes from 9 to 12 every Friday, unless we have a special event going on, which we would clearly mark that in our newsletter. But this month, we don't have any, so we are having all of the regular scheduled cafes on
Yay.
Fridays from 9 to 12, where we have plenty of coffee, juices, water, plenty of goodies and snacks to eat, newspapers to read, and people to have conversations with and chat with and get to know some people. So come on in and walk in. You don't have to sign up. So come on in and share some fun.
I saw new faces today.
Yeah.
Yes,
I did.
And Karen actually had some new
Oh,
people
that's
come
right.
in.
Yes, yes.
Gave a tour to people. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we
How
have a
long
lot
have-
of new faces.
So they're new to
coming in.
Lakeville, yeah?
I had a couple from East Taunton
Oh, wow. See
and
that?
a gentleman from Lakeville. So told them all to come back
Nice.
next week and check us out.
Right.
Hang out, meet some people.
Yeah, we've got some folks coming in from a lot of
towns,
local
yeah.
towns. Yeah.
Right, and we always suggest that first. If you're just new to the area, come in on a Friday and get to know some people, and
Pick up a newsletter.
yeah, it's a good way to get started and see
No,
what
I was like,
the
it's
senior
waving.
center is all about.
Did it work?
Yes.
Ah,
See? Live.
don't mind us. We
Okay.
love this live TV. Go ahead, Cheryl. Look at us just like,
Okay, back to page 2.
yes.
We also have coming up the Lakeville Select Board office hours will be Friday, March 14th, and that's held at 10 a.m. And not really held. We'll have a select board member here that you can speak to during our cafe hours. So it's nice. Either you can talk to them during the cafe, or they can take you aside, and if something you want to discuss in confidence, then you can go meet with them in one of our offices. So,
Yep.
yeah. So that, and then we also have Representative Norman oral office hours, Monday, March 10th, from 9:30 to 10:30. Same thing, it's a walk-in, come on in and speak to somebody if you have any concerns about anything. And yep, you don't need to sign up. They should be here on Monday, March 10th, from 9:30 to 10:30. Also, State Senator Michael Roderick's office hours will be Wednesday, March 26th from 11:30 to 12:30 this month. And the same thing, it's walk-in only. If you need to speak to any of these representatives or senator before then, you can contact our office and we can get you in touch with them. And yeah.
Wow, that's it. Yeah, very good.
My turn. Once a month, we have attorney Adam Bond comes in here and gives free consultations, 20-minute consultations for Lakeville seniors. He will next be here on Tuesday, March 25th from 10 to 11 a.m. We do ask that you call for a slot because he does take individual time for each of the people who want to see him. So if you give us a call, we can put you in one of our 20-minute slots, and he's very helpful.
And he's down to earth.
He's so down to earth. Yeah, he'll tell you some jokes.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, he'll give you if it turns out that you need some other counsel, he can kind of point you in the right direction as to what you might need.
Yep.
And we all need legal advice at some point.
At some point.
Yes. Blood pressure. We're just finishing up February, which was American Heart Month. And so we want to make sure that you are checking your blood pressure on a regular basis. We will have Nurse Carol here 2 Mondays in the month of March, the 10th and the 24th from 12 to 1:30. There's no appointment necessary. Just come on in and she will check your blood pressure. She also keeps a record from week to week if you come in, and she's very good about putting people at ease. And then the Lakeville Fire Department, they come here on Fridays during our cafe. Again, you can drop in. There is a little change from the newsletter if you got it printed. Their dates are going to be March 7th and 21st. And they will usually be here. We're trying to do it opposite the weeks that Nurse Carol is here so that you have a regular opportunity to get your blood pressure checked. Next on the list, we're going to skip over. A lot of you have already met our veteran agent, Christine Boone, and her office hours are specified. We do have a Shine counselor, Carol, who is available to people who need assistance. Shine stands for Serving the Health Insurance Needs of Everyone, and she's been helpful for people who, during open enrollment, signing up for Medicare, prescription drug plans. She is the person that we direct calls to because I don't know the first thing about healthcare plans.
There's a lot to it.
She is wonderful.
And
Again,
they're trained in it as
yes,
well.
She is so good. They are by appointment only, but you can call here, and what I'll do is take your information down, send it over to her, and she will set up some time. She can meet with you here when she's in the office. She can talk to you over the phone.
Yep.
But again, call the office, 508-947-7224. Press 1, and we will get you in touch with her. Again, we need that ticker. On the bottom of it, it says her phone number
I need
over and
to
over
buy
again.
a ticker.
We're just gonna
like a ticker just to have it like
say her phone number over and over again. Most everything is just call the office. And we'll direct you to the right place. Parkinson Support Group. They will meet twice this month, Tuesdays, March 4th and 18th. Those are at 10 a.m. Always keep an eye out for the newsletter because sometimes they fluctuate because they are some of our wonderful seniors that come in. So we have to, go by their schedule as well. But again, March 4th and 18th at 10 a.m. and you can drop in for those as well.
There you go. Yay.
I think that's it on that one.
That is. All right, me. Stay strong, brain.
Picture cracks me.
I know. Isn't it cute? Strong brain. I have a strong brain on Lori. So Brain Builders. Tuesday, March 18th. There's only one Brain Builders class in March. It is Tuesday, March 18th at 10 a.m. We are also advertising April. So April will have two Brain Builders classes on Thursday, April 10th and 24th at 1 p.m. So it is on page 3 in your newsletter. You can sign up for all three starting March 1st. Join Brain Builders. We learn how to create new connections to strengthen our brains, learning how engaging in new activities can grow your brain and how making small changes in your daily life routine can have a big impact. Discussions are lively, fun, and all are welcome. So again, page 3 of the newsletter, you'll be able to sign up for all three. And Lisa's great. She's super fun to talk with. Sometimes she'll play games and separate them at different tables. So
And you don't have to do all three.
nope, you don't have to.
Okay.
Do whatever you can make it to. We appreciate signups because she does come from far away.
Yeah.
But, walk-ins are welcome, but honestly, we prefer signups on this
Yes.
because we need to know how many chairs and, we
Yeah.
need to know what to tell her before she comes all the way down here.
Right. And it's not going to snow again, but in cases of things like snow,
Twice now.
just saying it's not going to snow, but
Okay.
we did have
Don't jinx us.
instances where if it was snowy weather and we had to cancel an event, we'd
Yes.
like to know who's planning to come because then we can call you and tell you if for some reason.
Perfect
True.
explanation.
Right.
That's
Yep.
why, not
That's
because
why.
I'm hankering for more snow.
Yeah.
And still, we don't want to venture
Right.
out if we.
Yeah,
for some
we
reason
don't have to.
Right.
cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next, Falls Prevention Workshop It's called Fancy Footwork, and this is with Marilyn. I will let you know, at this point, we don't have any signups yet, so when you hear this or you read your newsletter, make sure you call and sign up. We had an instance last month where we canceled something because there were no signups, and then people came in and they were like,
Yes.
oh, you don't have class today? Well, you didn't sign up.
And we didn't know they were coming.
And we didn't know they were coming. So, you know, we're not going to have the presenter come all the way out if no one's going to show up.
Right.
Right.
So this is just a good reason for sign up. So anyways,
But didn't we have this one, like, in the recent months?
did.
And people said it was so good, that's why we're doing it
yes,
again.
that's why we
So,
just,
Okay.
yes.
All
So
right.
fancy footwork, oh my God.
It's
fancy
Friday afternoon.
mouth
We'll-
work.
we could- Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Is being held
Do you have a class for
Tuesday. I know, do we have a class for that? Yes, it's called Slow Down, Maureen.
Brain builders.
Yeah, Tuesday, March 18th at 1 p.m. Staying upright and on your feet is the name of the game in fancy footwork. The Falls Prevention Workshop is designed to educate and equip individuals with practical strategies to reduce the risk of falls. As we all age, our balance is often affected. It's affected.
Can I take this class?
You may need that class.
I'm still
Just going
recovering.
to say that.
I'm blaming the ice. There's going to
It
be
was
no
the
ice in
ice.
March. It was-
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Karen threw her sushi. Was it sushi?
Yeah. I had
Everywhere.
a bag of really expensive sushi that I was picking up and hit the deck, hit my chin, hit my wrist. Don't do that.
Watch out for the black guys.
Don't get
My rib
sushi.
still hurts, so stop making me laugh. Like,
Oh,
you
so-
fall hard.
Oh, you did fall
When you-
hard.
no,
I'm sorry.
but when you fall,
Yeah.
you
We had
fall
that these.
hard.
We
So
did.
this is helpful
She was
for
all
not
bandaged
falling
up.
at all.
Bandages.
I still have a
Yeah.
Anyways, this is to
So-
keep you on your feet because when you do hit the deck, it hurts.
Yes.
It does.
So, anyways, this is
Don't do that.
Fancy
Don't.
Footwork with Marilyn. Great class. Tuesday, March 18th at 1 p.m. One thing I'm just going to say before I forget, because I've added a little note to all these signups asking you to please sign in at the kiosk. So there's a note in the newsletter about this too. You have a little card, and if you don't have a little Lakeville COA tag from us, go to the front office because any of us can sign you up for it, and you just scan in for whatever you're doing that day. Super important. So I won't say it anymore.
And can I
Yeah.
clarify? You don't, if you're new, because we have had a bunch of new people get newsletters this month, you don't have to have a kiosk card to sign up. Because if you're interested in a program, sign up, and if you've never been here, come see us so we can give you
Oh,
one.
okay.
So that's why I had a couple people ask and say, oh, if I don't have a kiosk card, I can't sign up for the program. I'm like,
Gotcha.
no, you can sign up for the program, but when you get here, we like to know how many people are here.
And the importance of that is that Lori applies for a lot of grants every year,
Yes.
and those numbers affect our grants
Yep.
and what we receive.
They do. So like they may want to know from year to year how much my need for wellness or physical therapy or physical activity. And so each year I can tell them how much it's grown by what percentage. It breaks it down into age groups. So it's a software program through My Senior Center. And so when you scan in, it just inputs all that information and I just go in and ask for what I want and it spits it right out. So super important.
Yep.
Right.
Thanks,
Wonderful.
girls.
All right. So we have a hearing clinic coming back on Thursday, March 13th. Our nurse Lauren is going to come in from 10 to noon. Again, that is by appointment. So we ask that you call ahead so that we can give you a slot. She is from At Home Hearing Healthcare. She comes here once a month. She does free hearing aid cleanings or a free exam. No, you do not have to have a hearing aid. She can also do screenings and hearing tests. If you do have a hearing aid, she can clean it and check it and test it. If you have a hearing aid through them, you don't have to have a hearing aid through them, but if you
Right, but if you
do, she can also go to your home and do a service at your home. But with any of that information, you can call us and we will sign you up, 508-947-7224.
And if she goes to your house, it's free of charge.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
throwing
So
that
you
in
can
there.
get a
Yes.
free of charge exam if you have an at-home hearing health care
Right.
hearing aid.
Right.
Perfect.
Yes. Okay.
We got it.
Okay.
got it.
Also, Coping with Grief and Loss is coming to the Lakeville Senior Center on Thursday, March 13th at 1 o'clock. what is grief loss support group? It is a group that offers a different quality of support and connection that comes from being with people who have also experienced some type of loss. Grief loss support groups provide emotional support, validation, and education about grief and loss. Please join us at the COA. Signups are not required for this program, and walk-ins are always welcome. This is an example of a funded,
Yes.
something funded through one of our grants.
Yep.
So,
Well, this isn't our grant. This is actually a grant through City of New Bedford, but it's the same thing.
okay.
So she applied for the grant, so she has the grant, and we're getting service through a grant.
yes,
Same type of thing, though.
yes.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, boy, what are we watching? There's the cup of coffee. That's awesome.
So the next article on page 3 is the Lakeville Senior Connection, which
Which
is
is
what you're
us!
watching right now. Just a reminder that we do this once a month, and we discuss the newsletter every month.
Yep.
And we have fun doing it.
We try and make it fun for you, too.
Right. And if you're watching through Facebook or the town website, because we'll always connect our show through that so you can watch. But if you're watching, if you want to watch it on cable,
I know.
on Lake Cam, the channels are channel 26, which is the public channel, and the education channel. We're not on the education channel though, are we? We are? Okay. We're on the education channel 22 and government channel 9. Those are the Comcast channels. Then Verizon channels, we are on channel 32, 30, and 31.
Did I do that right?
There you go.
Yes. Okay. Yay. I'm getting a head
Good.
nod.
What's that?
David's going,
Yes.
yes. I wanted to make
Oh.
sure I put the right channels in.
Yeah. Yep.
So I don't know if you've seen our newsletter, David, but you really have to look at the bottom of page 3 because it's wicked cool. So
It's
we
wicked cool.
we put,
Wicked.
look at, so we got three little
That's
ladies.
us.
That's us chatting, and then you got
With this old timey camera.
yeah.
Is that
but he-
Jose?
No. Oh my
No.
gosh! Why can't I think of his name?
Who's it?
John. Oh my gosh! So that's
was a
John.
tough one.
He's got a little ponytail.
Yeah, a
and
little
he's behind the
ponytail.
camera, and then
Yeah.
there's you here. The kid's got glasses on. He's got a little wave in his hair, and he's got the little cut. I'm sorry.
Sometimes we like clip art.
I went all through clip art for
Yeah.
this, so you'll just have to look at
Yep.
it. We're representing Lake Cam.
But sometimes too, just want to mention, sometimes too, we have special guests that come on.
Oh,
like
yes.
next month.
That's right. We're
Next
having
month,
Joanne.
stay tuned.
Joanne Uppham will be back next
Yeah.
month.
Just
Yeah.
tell us a few surprises.
Surprises
Yes.
coming.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Done with that.
If you
Sorry.
turn the page, if you are following along at home,
in
turn
your
page,
newsletter.
and we're going to turn the page. We're going to talk about the book club. We have a monthly book club that meets here. Our next meeting is on Monday, March 10th at 1 p.m. The group is going to be reading Someone Knows by Lisa Scottolini. I had to look that up, how to say
Is that how it is?
Yes,
Scottolini?
Scottolini. I
Scottolini.
believe she is Italian. And I looked up the book. It's about a group of friends who have been bound for 20 years by a single secret and will now be undone by it. So it's a thriller type book, which sounds fun. So if you would like to read and join at our next book club, it is on Monday, March 10th at 1 p.m. Yeah, walk-ins are always welcome. Bring your kiosk card or come see us.
There you go.
You can swipe in.
That actually sounds like a book I would enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
she does a lot of historical fiction stuff.
I like that. Okay.
Okay, so there you go.
There you go. I like that.
All right, we have a special Focus on Lakeville presentation coming up on Friday, March 7th at 12 noon. That is going to be Andrea Miller, who's the daughter of Russo Perkins, who is a World War II veteran. Is going to give a brief history of the Army 10th Mountain Division World War II, also known as ski troops, and their impact on the U.S. ski industry following the end of the war. She will also talk about the present-day 10th Mountain Division based in Fort Drum, New York, and Army Mountain Warfare School in Jericho, Vermont. Following this talk, the movie Climb to Glory will be shown, which is 46 minutes in length.
Yep.
And that's, I just looked up, is a Warren Miller film. And anyone that's ever watched those are cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he is very experiential. He's done a bunch of different spots. We did one, I think, on climbing Everest. He's very into,
Oh,
yeah. So
that I'd
anyway, so
like.
it sounds like a really good film.
Are they documentary type?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay, cool.
It looks like a really good film. So anyways, they're going to have the talk and discussion, and then the film will be shown after it.
And that is coming up, so we do still have a
We
lot
do.
of space left.
Yes,
so.
and we can fit a lot of people in here who
Yeah.
are interested
Oh,
in that.
yeah,
So.
yeah. That will
Yep.
be on this side of the room, kind of
Yep.
set up this
Yep,
same
and it
way.
looks really interesting, especially if you're a history buff or you're a
Nice.
veteran and you want to,
Yeah,
So
I'm actually kind of interested in the skiing part of it.
yeah, it's really it's very interesting. I was doing a deep dive the other day. Anyway,
Deep dive.
sign-ups are required. So please call me 508. Call us 947-7224, and we'll put you on the list.
Required?
Yeah, people
can do
can
walk-in,
people
too.
can
We
walk
can
in.
have walk-in.
Yes,
We
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, again, to know how many, because we're going to set it up so that it's nice and comfortable.
Correct.
And if we have a whole bunch of
Right.
other
Yeah.
people, we're going to be moving
Right.
stuff around. So we
Yeah.
just want to make sure we have it set up for people. So let us know if you're coming.
And again, if we ever had to cancel, we
Right,
know
then we'd be able to call and
contact.
tell you.
But
Yes.
it's not, we're not going to have to
No, 'cause no snow.
Even though we're talking
Well,
about skiing.
it doesn't-
Yeah.
we might cancel for other reasons.
Yes.
We don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Oh,
Next.
No.
okay, next. The FBI, in conjunction with the Lakeville Police Department, will be holding a training class on March 13th at 1 p.m. at the Council on Aging. This training is to help educate the members of our older adult community on the different types of elder fraud. The goal of this training is to explain the most common types of fraud, such as grandparent scams, and educate individuals on how to spot these types of fraud and report them to the proper authorities. Signups are required and they began February 1st. So this is March 13th. So if you're interested, please call and sign up. 947-7224. Again, FBI will be here in conjunction with the police department, which I think is really cool.
And we've had a
we
few
get lots
people
of
calling
calls,
about.
yeah.
Good.
About
Scams.
I'm
scams.
glad. Oh,
No,
Yeah.
not that.
Oh.
Not glad, but
No.
they're telling
No.
us.
Right.
Telling
They're
us
telling
about
us that there's
scams.
lots of
You're
scams.
right.
So come to this to learn
Yes.
how you
A
can
lot of people
identify
getting
them.
that text scam about
Tolls.
go tolls.
I got another one
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see if I can
I
pull
got
it
them
up
too.
real quick.
Well, you got
Just-
that crazy bank one.
Yeah, I got that crazy bank one. All right, so I got this text today that said, toll fee reminder. You have a toll fee that must be settled by March 1st. Whoa.
Yeah.
Please complete the payment as soon as possible to avoid any impact on your travel. They're not
Yes.
going to let you travel.
No.
That's it. No
Yeah.
traveling for you.
Oh, I got a couple of the same one.
And so you have to press the link, and then they're going to ask you all this info. Don't do it. It's a scam.
Yeah.
I can't believe
When in
it's
doubt,
don't do it.
Most people aren't going to call you for that stuff.
And speaking of fraud, got another text the other night. Literally, the other night. Where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'm not going to be able to find it that fast.
That's okay. We'll tap you.
Compromised again.
Ugh.
Darren's card.
Oh.
So his card had to be canceled, and yeah, it was. And you want to know what was weird? We did an online payment to the RMV, and it was like 45 minutes later, my phone rang. It was JetBlue saying, "Did you just try and book through JetBlue for $1,800?" I'm like,
No.
where am I going? No. So they tried twice. Once it was for $1,800, and then someone must have tried doing it on their own because it was a smaller, like $300 and something
wow.
charge on JetBlue, and it
And
didn't go
sometimes
through.
they try to test it under $500 because it doesn't get
Yeah.
flagged. And then
Oh,
if it works,
yeah.
they'll do bigger and
Right.
bigger.
So,
Right.
anyways, everyone gets caught up in it,
Yep.
and it's almost impossible not to.
So hopefully we'll be at that class too because I think we need it too.
We all need it. So this is I know I've read this before. This is at the bottom of page 4, but this is regarding our Gatra van riders who use our van for local medical rides. We are asking that when you're scheduling your medical rides, so that's within Lakeville and Middleborough, for your doctor's appointments, if you can try and schedule them on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, especially if you have PT appointments, because those usually go for several weeks, so they're ongoing appointments. And we're asked that you do them between the hours of 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And we ask this because on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have our regular shopping trips to Trukey's and Hannaford's. And so, and it's usually a packed van. So we could have 5 or 6 folks on the van. And a lot of times it can just goof up the whole day for both shoppers and for those trying to get to their appointments on time.
And PT appointments tend to be a very strict window,
Yes.
and we don't want people to be late for appointments because.
And I'm going to say, mostly we would request Mondays and Wednesdays because Fridays seems to be getting busier.
Busier, I
Yes.
know.
We do have people that we
Yeah.
bring here to our cafe. Other people have medical appointments. We've had a lot going on.
We've had a
on
lot.
Fridays.
This
Yep.
today
So
was
I'd
a
say
little
Mondays and Wednesdays.
nuts.
We suggest.
Yes. And you
True.
can always
Medical
call us if
appointments.
That
you
is true.
Yeah.
if you need help.
Yeah.
And when we say medical rides too, we're talking about like wellness visits, like checkups,
Yes.
dentists,
Right.
Yep, yep.
eye doctor appointments,
You're not
things
getting
like
on our
that.
van sick.
You can't get on the van
Right.
sick.
Healthy
That's to keep
medical.
everybody
Please.
healthy.
Yeah.
Yes, healthy
Yes.
medical
I
appointments.
know, and medical appointments do take precedence sometimes. So sometimes, and we know everybody wants to go to places that they have to go to, but sometimes if it's not a medical appointment,
Right.
then we kind of have to bump people around.
Yeah,
and
we
move
might
them around.
switch your time.
So
Yeah,
if we can make them Mondays and Wednesdays, and we don't have to.
so much easier.
Yep. Yeah, we don't want you to
inconvenience
be
a lot
late
of
to
people,
stuff.
Yep,
so,
yep,
Yeah.
good point.
Yeah. Also, we have a caregiver support group. Being a caregiver can be a rewarding experience, but also places added stress on a caregiver's life. Please consider joining our group where you can openly and confidentially discuss concerns, stressors, and topics that only those who are caregivers can understand. Our new caregiver, well, it's not so new anymore.
It's not so new.
Our
I know. I
caregiver
need to take
support
that
group
out.
We'll meet usually the second Tuesday of every month, but this month we are meeting on March 4th at 10 a.m., which is the first Tuesday, because we have something going on the second Tuesday. We have our St. Patrick's Day luncheon.
So we'll be closed.
Yeah,
Right.
so we will be closed and we won't be able to have that group meeting. But, so the support group is facilitated by Karen Fisher, who is our outreach coordinator and social worker that Lori mentioned
Yep.
earlier.
Earlier
So
today.
she's busy. She's got a lot going on.
She is busy. Love it.
Yeah, and she's very compassionate and caring. So if you would like to get involved in that caregiver support group, give us a call at 508-947-7224 to sign up.
Yes. And we do ask that you call for that one. Because
Yes.
it is a,
She's trying to keep it
It's-
to smaller groups.
yeah, it's private and, she just wants to make sure it's,
Right.
Right.
but don't be afraid to call us and sign up for it. Don't be afraid to, take that step. Come to one of the support groups. You may find you love it. I know sometimes it's
Right.
scary to get out and talk about something like that, but you got to remember everyone that's going to that group is in the same.
And if you can't
Situation.
make it on that date, call us anyway if you're interested in getting involved in one of these groups, because she can,
Oh.
put it off until the next group or whatever works for you, for your schedule. So
And she can even call
She
and just
talks to people on the phone.
on the phone
Right.
all the time. Yeah,
Right.
She's great.
yeah.
like
So-
that.
Karens are awesome.
Those Karens. Those Karens.
Okay, then the next we have coming up is March 27th from 1 to 3 is mobile foot care. We welcome our certified foot care nurse, Tina McDonald, with mobile foot care services. Her services address preventative, routine foot and nail care provided by a trained professional and are both sanitary and convenient. Includes a number of different services that she can help you with. And appointments are required, so you would have to call us ahead of time. And she's here every fourth Thursday of the month, usually. Sometimes that may change too if there's something
Right.
going on.
If there's a program.
Most likely, just check the calendar. 'cause
Always
we
check
have
the
everything on our
calendar.
calendar listed. So, but this month it is March 27th from 1 to 3. It is a $50 payable service paid to her that day.
Yes, we do not collect the money.
So she takes cash, check, Venmo, and credit cards. She also offers an in-home services. These appointments are about an hour in length, and private pay cost for those is $100 if you want her to come to your homes. And again, it would be paid to her, cash, check, Venmo, or credit card. So call us, and we can put you on the list to
Yeah.
have an appointment.
She's super nice.
nice,
So nice. The other day she had a client come in
Yeah.
that needs a little bit more care and needs to speak with her doctor about, a particular foot care situation.
Right.
And so Tina, the nurse, is going to actually contact the woman's doctor. She gave her permission. She's like, oh, I don't know, what to say, how to say it. She goes, oh, I'll call your doctor for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, she will do that as well. So
Right, that's
very
what's nice.
convenient.
She's a nurse,
Yeah,
so she
she's a nurse.
understands.
She
We have
gets
some people
it.
that come
Yeah.
every month.
Yes.
They want to
Right.
come once a month
Yep.
because this is how, they keep on top of their health.
Yep,
Right.
absolutely.
Okay.
Right. Okay, then also we have a little note at the bottom of page 5
Yes.
from the town clerk, Lillian Drain, who would like residents to know that dog licensing can be either mailed, dropped off at the town clerk's drop box, or pay online starting January 2nd for dog licenses. Owners 70 years or older, there is no dog license fee required. She wants you to know that, but the dog does still need a license, so you do have to send in all your paperwork, I guess.
Yeah, so
Like,
the
it has
paperwork-
a
Late fee.
rabies,
Yes.
If you
yeah.
don't register and they know you have
Yeah.
a dog, the late fee is a
Right.
lot.
They must be licensed on or before April 30th.
Right.
If failure to do so will result in a $50 late payment fee, so you
Yes.
don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
it's a lot.
And then for any unlicensed dog after September 30th, the fee increases to $100 per
Right.
dog.
So-
So make sure you get,
Right.
put that on your calendar.
Put it on your
to
calendar,
do that.
get it done, because there's
Yes.
no fee if you
Right.
get it done in time.
Right.
So if you're 70 and older, get it done in time, no fee whatsoever.
Right.
And what's funny is I remember when this came about for dog owners 70 years or older, it was a senior who came to town who helped spearhead that,
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
add that to one of our town meetings.
Right.
Oh, very
Yeah.
cool.
That
They
was
also
neat.
are having a rabies clinic, just another.
Oh,
Oh, yes, they are.
Yep.
On Saturday, April 5th, from 1:30 to 3. Cats, 3 to 3:30. Okay, so dogs.
I know.
Dogs are
It's
1:30 to 3.
specific.
Just
Yes.
read your newsletter.
Cats
It's
are
Yeah, it's
3
very
to 3:30.
specific.
It's all at
It's
bottom of
raining
page
cats
5.
and dogs and rabies. Okay.
Yeah,
But
they're
good
very
to know
specific.
in case you
Well,
wanna
think
go
about
get
it. You don't
rabies.
want to have 20 dogs and 20 cats in the same space.
Right.
What could go
And if
wrong?
you need the rabies certificate and you need it before April 30th.
Yeah, you need
Yes.
to have that done.
Make sure you have it done.
Please, we have lots of dogs and cats in town. All right.
There you go.
Okay, now showing. We have regular movies that we show here at the COA, and it's lovely because we set them all up here. You get to
With that
sit
little
here.
fireplace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we make it
fireplace.
dark, and
Oh,
on the
they
cold
can't come in
days,
the
we have
way.
a little fireplace going. It's super cozy. You just have to come in and
We have
sign in at the
popcorn.
kiosk. Movies are $2 a piece, but we put out lovely refreshments and snacks and popcorn.
Chocolate.
And, yes, we
Chocolate.
got all
Just
sorts
say
of
chocolate. We have
We got
chocolate.
chocolate.
It's just like being at the
Movie
movies.
candy.
Yes.
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 And you get to sit here with a couple friends, and some people sit and talk about the movie afterward,
Yep.
if they liked it or what they would, redo.
We always ask if they like it after, and sometimes we don't always have the chance to watch movies. So COA directors, a lot of times we'll steal movies. It's not stealing. We steal ideas about
Yeah.
movies from one another. So we look in each other's newsletters,
Right.
and see. But yes, they will let us know if it's good, and
Yep.
they'll let us know if it's bad.
Yes.
Yes.
And they sometimes make suggestions for
Yes.
other ones.
Yes, yes.
So this month on Monday, March 24th at 1 o'clock, we're showing Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. In 1950s London, a widowed cleaning lady falls madly in love with a couture Dior dress, deciding she must have one of her own. After working to raise the funds to pursue her dream, she embarks on an adventure to Paris that will change not only her outlook, but the very future of the House of Dior. This is a movie that came out in 2022, and it's rated PG. It's an hour and 55 minutes. So if you want to come, that's Monday, March 24th. And then we're showing The Upside on Monday, March 31st at
I
1
watched
p.m.
this. I just got
you
goosebumps.
did?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
did you?
Oh, yeah. I've seen this
Oh,
one.
I think I remember this. Based on a true story.
Yep, and that's what gets you. It's a true story.
Philip
Yeah.
is a disabled billionaire who feels that life is not worth living. To help him in his day-to-day routine, he hires Dell, played by Kevin Hart, a parolee. Did I say that right?
You did, parolee,
Came
yep.
out all wrong. Who's trying to reconnect with his estranged wife. What begins as a professional relationship develops into a friendship. Friendship as Dell shows his grouchy charge that life is worth living. It came out in 2017. I remember this movie now.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
Look at
rated
that. Seriously, have these-
I
PG-13.
didn't see it.
It's a good movie.
So
It's-
call us to sign up, and then that's all you need to do is let us know
Yeah.
you're coming.
There you
It's
go.
$2 per person per movie.
Yes, and you
For
can
lots
pay,
of
you
snacks
don't
and
have to
stuff.
pay ahead of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's very easy. Just call us and let us know if you
Super
want to
easy.
come. Yep.
So the Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, I watched the movie trailer. I love the time frame of this movie. I love the clothing.
The
I love
best fashion
Oh
time
God, I love
ever.
her as an
Yes.
actress. Like it.
It's when
haven't
people
seen it.
walk
I'm
down
gonna
a
only
city
watch the
street in a
trailer.
full dress and heels and a
Yeah.
you know,
it's like,
yeah, I love
and
it.
that was normal dressing.
Yes. Like,
Okay.
That's we're wearing a jeans
Yes,
on the table
a
on
jeans.
Friday, but that's okay.
It's Friday.
We still look good. Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Speaking of arts and crafts with Amy is coming up next Wednesday, March 19th at 10 a.m. They're going to be making a spring wreath with clothespins. So here's the little flyer. I don't know if you can see it, but
Yeah, look at that. He's like,
It's
$20
Splits it
includes
in.
all supplies and instructions. Just call us to reserve your spot today.
clothespins.
They're really pretty.
They are
Very
pretty.
springy. She said she was going to paint some of the
Yep, she'll
clothespins
paint
so
all the
that they could have
clothespins.
different color options.
Yep.
So that'll be nice.
And
Be
you can
fun.
put flowers on it, different things. She'll have a bunch.
Yeah,
She always has
so
tons
much
of
stuff.
supplies, so you
Yes,
can
I think
personalize
they did
it.
a fall one like this. Remember? Do you remember that? I remember Joanne Nolette.
I
think, made one. It was
do.
really pretty.
Joanne Nolette and Karen Donnelly, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think I have pictures of them with their wreaths.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah.
There
Funny
we
that you
go.
said that.
All right.
Yeah, and everyone enjoys Amy's class, whether it's a craft or whether it's painting.
Painting.
Yeah, they really
They're
enjoy
very
it.
popular. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so this is something new that we're trying. Attention all anglers. Thursday, March 20th at 1 p.m. Whether you are a freshwater or saltwater fisherman or fisherwoman, please join our new angler group as we exchange stories about the one that got away and share our experiences and knowledge with those new to the sport. If thinking about sinking lines, reels,
Creels. Is it
creels,
cereals?
vests,
I don't know.
waders, flies, tackle, lures, weights, leaders, swivels, or ice augers, put
Oh,
a
yeah,
smile
I
on your
have
face.
ice augers out
they are. If any of those things put a smile on your face,
If you know what any of those things are,
please join our new group hosted by Danny Reese. Sign-ups are required. Walk-ins are welcome. Please call 508-947-7224. If this is kind of a hit, we're going to continue rolling it out. But Danny's like, fishing season's coming, so we're going to have to pick the right day and time.
he's like, we want to be fishing, not sitting in here talking about fishing.
Right,
Okay.
right. So anyways, attention anglers, March 20th, 1 p.m.
I would
Call
say
us.
sign-ups. We'd request sign-ups.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
we want to
no.
know how many people
I mean,
are coming.
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
no, especially where it's new.
Yes.
You know?
And especially if
Yeah,
we
yeah.
decide to do it again, we can keep people posted.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Okay.
Okay, then there's bingo and lunch on Tuesday, March 25th at noon. Join us for a fun-filled day of bingo, lunch, and prizes. Spots are limited. The cost is $5 due at time of sign-up. Sign-ups will not be taken over the phone. You must come in and pay at sign-up.
I have people here at 8 a.m.
Seriously, they're here in the
Waiting
parking lot
to get-
before us. We love
We
it.
love
It
the
does
bingo.
fill up
Yes.
because it's
It
very
does.
popular.
It
Just
really
saying.
does.
Come on in soon.
Yep.
Yep.
Always, the sign-ups always begin on the first of each month. Well, the first of this month is tomorrow, so we
Yes.
won't
Saturday,
be here.
not
So
gonna be
come
here.
in
Well, depending on when they air
The
it.
3rd, yes.
Yeah.
Come in on the 3rd.
Yes.
Yes.
But please be sure you're able to attend before you sign up, because we don't want to hold up spots for people.
Yeah.
You know, if we do sometimes, a lot of times, get a wait list. So it would be nice if we could just have people that know they're going to come and not cancel, so that we don't have to call people last minute, because it's tough sometimes to get in touch with some people last
Yep.
minute.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you cannot attend, please call us as soon as you know you can't.
Yep, so we can get someone else in there.
Yes.
Right.
You got it. So I'm just going to say something just because I'm just thinking it in my brain. Scary.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm looking at Cheryl's mug, promoted to grandma, and I'm thinking, Cheryl's little grandson, Colton's
Yeah.
going to be one soon.
April.
April April. I know, but see, by the time we do another
That's
one,
soon. It might have already passed.
Oh, true.
So we should say happy
No, it won't.
birthday to Colton.
no, because
No,
we'll do
March.
Marches. Okay.
Okay.
So forget what I just said, and
But
I'll
I'll tell
come
you,
back.
April 7th.
Yeah. We're gonna sing
A
happy
year
birthday.
already.
Oh, sorry. I was
God,
just looking at
time
that.
flies.
She's such a
I'm
proud
like,
Grammy.
wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am pleased to say that once again, we are going to be able to have digital literacy programs at the COA. So we are going to be starting our second, we're calling it continuing digital literacy. So I want to make sure I say this right. Last year, Senator Roderick's, we received a grant from, Senator Roderick's Community Foundation of South Coast Community Fund. There you go. Okay,
That's a lot. That's a mouthful.
it's a mouthful, and there's a
Yeah.
lot of funds
Yeah.
and foundations. So we received a grant last year, and we were able, for $10,000, we were able to purchase 6 laptops and a instructor for 6 months last year. So this month, we were awarded again through the same foundation, $5,000. Thank you, Senator Rodericks. And we are having the instructor back again this year. It's going to be a little different, so it's going to be 4 months this time. And she's changed the programming up again. So if anyone,
Oh,
yes,
so
the
it's different
program's,
than the
it's
previous.
different than the
Oh,
previous
okay.
one. So if folks that enjoyed her classes the first time want to come back the second time, you'll be learning all new things.
Excellent.
Yes.
But we are calling it, when you said part 2, you didn't have to take the
Yes.
first one to be able
Correct.
to take this.
I know.
Yeah.
This is really
'Cause we've had people,
confusing.
we've had people
Oh,
ask,
yeah.
they said,
Yeah.
oh, did I need to take the first one? I'm like, no, if you're interested
Did
in
not
learning
have
anything
to.
about, come on in.
She
Right.
goes at a nice slow pace.
Yep.
She's
and
great.
I know. Very
Yep.
patient, answers everyone's questions. She's really wonderful.
So I'll quickly talk to you about what her classes are going to be. So every month, so there's 4 classes in a month.
Yeah.
Okay, so you pay $10 for the month. All right, so that's all we ask is $10 for the month, and you get 4 classes of digital literacy. She's going to be instructing you on internet safety and security. She's calling it part 2 because she did go over some of it in her first session. Again, like Karen said, you did not have to come to the first one to come to the second one, but it's internet safety and security, internet for education and entertainment. And she's going to also talk about Android phones, iPhone use, texting, storage, apps, functions. She's going to go over any and all questions, which I know sounds like, well, that's a class. Well, you got to know, she's here from 1 o'clock to
3:30?
3:30. It was
Yeah.
1 to 3. She's literally here till 3:30.
Yeah.
So any and all questions you have will be answered.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to tell you, look in the newsletter on page 7. The dates for each month are in there. So it's going to be May, June, July, and August. What a perfect time to have it. So when it's hot outside, you'll be cool in here. You like that? Yeah,
There you
hot
go.
outside, cool in here. So call us. If you have any questions on the dates, it is $10 per person per class. You do need to come in to pay. Sign up, start immediately.
And most of them are on Thursdays at 1. The only time that we had to play with the Thursday dates was the June sessions because we had other things going
Yes,
on. But
yep.
it's mostly Thursdays at 1.
Yeah, there's,
I think these are all Thursdays except for the June.
well, actually, it's May and June. So in May, we have a Thursday, Friday.
Oh, there you go.
And then June,
Yep.
we have a Thursday, or 2 Fridays, actually.
Got it.
Anyways,
Also,
Yeah.
one more thing.
yeah,
We provide the laptops.
Yeah.
That you learn
Yes.
on. So
absolutely.
you use our laptops here, and
Yeah.
she goes over everything with you on the screen up here,
Yep.
and it's wonderful.
And it
Really
is
good.
limited. It's a small group.
Small group.
6
Yes.
people
6. It's
per
limited to 6
month.
per month.
Yeah.
So
It's a great program.
Yes.
Very successful.
very successful. Everybody loved her. That's why she's coming back. I am going to mention this real quick just while we're on this part. All of those folks that participated in the first group, the first 6 months of digital literacy programming, even if you missed a class, anyone that signed up and participated, you're going to be receiving invitations because we're going to have a digital literacy graduation ceremony, and you are going to receive a certificate. Jennifer Cross, oh my God, Shell Cross will be here, who was the instructor, as will Maureen Flanagan, who is Senator Roderick's legislative aide, and Senator
one's
Michael
funding
Roderick's himself will be here. So
Nice.
they will be presenting the certificates to you all, and
That's awesome.
they funded it, and so I think it's great that he's going to be here and see what his funding, did for the older adults in
We have a
Lakeville.
chance to thank them in person.
Yay.
That's nice.
So anyways, you'll be receiving a invitation to that, so don't worry, coming shortly.
And also, just because I've had a couple people ask, it is a class, but you don't have to know a ton about computers, that's the point.
Yes,
Like, I think
right.
people are a little worried, they're like, well, how much do I need to know? And I was like, there's some people that are like, okay,
Beginners,
laptop,
right.
this is how it's charged,
Yes.
this is how you know it's charged.
You
and
can
when
know a
you can unplug
little,
it, and
you can know a lot.
She's helped
Right.
people in the last class, they were doing Zoom, like, it was great.
Yeah, they
I
were
mean,
zooming,
Yeah, so I mean, I think
Yeah,
it's,
she'll show you how to get onto our website.
yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
that
cool
was
too.
nice.
Yeah, that was
Yes,
really
she
cool.
did.
And she showed how you can read the newsletter
Select
on the
the things.
website, and this is how
Right.
you can check all the,
Yeah.
so I
Right.
think it's
You can see what
great.
you're missing if you don't know how to get on there. It's
Right.
nice. You
Right.
know, then
It's
you
not so
learn.
scary.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not. Oh, now I'm happy.
Yeah.
Now I'm happy. I'm going
Now
too
I'm
fast.
hungry, and now,
Yeah.
speaking of,
Okay, so speaking of being hungry, we have the OCES congregate meals every Monday and Wednesday at 12 o'clock. And in March, we have them on every Monday and Wednesday. We don't have a holiday on a Monday and
Yay.
Wednesday. So that's great. We do have the menu listed right in your newsletter, so you can take a peek and
Yep.
see what you might like, what you might be interested in having for that day. But we do ask that you call at least a week ahead, so because we order the food
order the
a week
food.
ahead.
Yep.
We do have a group of girls that comes in every Monday, and they sign up like for the whole month right away,
I know,
so which
they
is
do.
nice.
yep,
Yeah, it's a nice friendly atmosphere at the COA. They're served by our favorite OCES meal site coordinator, Dawn Rivers. They are not to-go meals. The purpose of these meals is to provide a healthy, well-balanced nutrition to our seniors and give them a place to go and socialize with others. There is a suggested donation of $2.50. And again, if you sign up, please sign up at least a week ahead of time. Sometimes we have extra food. We always have extra food. So if you
Right.
decide, oh, I want to come in for a meal, you may not get the meal that's on
But
the
we
menu,
will have a
but
meal
we
for
will
you.
have food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely, all the time.
Yep. So don't hesitate to
And
call
we
us.
want people to come in. Our Wednesdays, I'm going to tell you,
Wednesdays, we
our
need
Wednesdays,
people.
we need people. Come on, people.
I know.
If you need a ride here to have the meal, so you're not
Yeah.
eating your meal alone at your house, if you want to come in, call us. Our van will pick you up. Honestly, I'm gonna make a
uh-oh,
deal.
she's going.
I'm making a deal.
Uh-oh.
So van rides are $3.50 round trip. So they'd pick you up at home, drop you off here, pick you up here, bring you home. $3.50. If you need to utilize the van to come in for a congregate meal, your lunch is free. No $2.50 donation. We will put that donation in. All right.
Okay.
From the
Okay.
we'll do that. We will do that.
Okay,
So if you bring the van, if you take the van for congregate meals,
right,
Okay.
no charge on the lunch.
there you go. And where else can you get a lunch?
And I'm the boss, so
Yeah,
I
you
said
can-
so. No. I'm in charge.
Where
so,
else can you get a good
There you
lunch?
go.
And come see us.
Right.
Free entertainment while you eat.
Yes. Well, maybe that'll
Yeah,
help.
this is your entertainment.
We're your
entertainment.
show.
We shuffle down the hallway, back and forth.
You can see what goes on.
Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think sometimes folks sit
Try
at home.
it out. Do you know?
No, they're not going to come. They're going to go, those three?
Oh, we don't want that entertainment. But anyway.
Okay.
Okay, we don't have to be the entertainment.
No, you can just say hi and walk by. It's
Okay.
fine. Okay. All right. Well,
All right.
speaking of entertainment,
There you go.
it's a reminder we have 2 new games that
yeah.
started up here. Basically, several of our seniors that play cards and games wanted to bring some new games to everybody. So
Yep.
this is all based on getting interest and them helping put it together. We have Bunko. Bunko's a crazy
Oh my
dice
God, they're
game
so funny today.
that you hear ding, 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 and
They had
people
to close
shouting
the
in the
door.
back
I know.
room.
It
Yeah,
was-
they had
it
a
was so
blast.
loud.
They
Yeah.
had like 13 players.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was
Which was
awesome.
wonderful.
And again,
That's
you don't
awesome.
need to know how to play. She will give you a quick, refresher. This is what you do.
Yep.
It's hilarious. They play on Fridays, usually once a month. Could change, but right
I
now
think
we
it's gonna
have
be twice a
Yep.
month.
Yeah,
Yep.
so right
I think
now
it's going
in
to be
March-
2nd and 4th, but for March it's once.
March, we
Right.
have March 28th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., 10 to noon.
Yep.
This is also when we have our cafe, and our cafe opens at 9. So come in for cafe, get some coffee and a snack, and then go down the hall and bing, 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 and
Which
roll
is
dice.
what they did today.
Yes.
This is what they
That's
did
what they
today.
did. It was
it's a
awesome.
blast.
And the more players they have, the merrier. It's more fun.
And we
Yeah.
do have like new tables back there, new
Yeah.
table covering.
Yeah.
Like there's like a lot going on
Good
back
game
there.
tables
Yeah.
back there. So
Yes.
come, let us know. Call us. If you want to play Bunko, give us a call, because what she tries to do is reach out to everybody to make sure, because there's groups of 4 and
Yes.
she wants to
Right.
at least have 8. So if, we have people that can't make it, at least she knows that there's other people coming.
Yes.
And you
So-
switch tables around, so it's not like you're with those 4 people the whole time.
Right.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
what Sue
Correct.
told us
Very
today.
lively.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
I don't really know how to play the game, but it
Sounds like
I know,
fun.
it sounds like fun, because we're in there
Having a
working, we
great
can hear
time.
them out down this hall shouting. So Hand, Knee, and Foot is also a new game. This is based on the card game Canasta. It's a variation. It's more challenging.
that was
I
one
have
I
to
don't
go
know.
from the last thing that I remember reading. It's a
Yes,
little more
you
challenging.
are
There's a
correct.
little bit more strategy and math involved. So it's, if you like Hand and Foot, you're gonna really like Hand, Knee, and Foot.
I just
Um,
think head,
shoulders, knees, and foot.
toes, knees and toes. Again, the entertainment. No, I'm only kidding.
That's why they play down the hall. It's going to be on the 1st and 3rd Fridays of the month. So in March, it'll be the 7th and the 21st at 10 a.m.
it would be
Again,
funny if somebody calls and says, "I want to sign up for."
Head,
shoulders, knees, and
shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. That's all right. Call it
and
whatever
we
you
will
want.
sing it. Yeah.
We will.
Walk-ins
You-
are
yes.
awesome, but please call us if you're interested, because
Yeah.
then we know who's coming.
You wanna
There we
hear us
go.
sing?
We're going
Call up.
off the rail.
Ask for it that way, and we'll sing it.
Okay.
Kiosk.
Kiosk.
Yes, kiosk.
All right. You doing that one or am I? I'm doing that one.
You're doing that
okay.
one. I have
So just a
Karen.
reminder, if you
I've just been-
come to any of our events, we have a little kiosk at the, when you first walk in. We assign everybody a little key tag. It's like the ones you get for a Stop and Shop or the library. And all you have to do is bloop, and then you say what you're here for, and then you go enjoy your coffee or your bunko or what head, shoulders,
Yeah.
knees, and toes.
And that's how Lori
Um,
gets her numbers.
And that's
Yeah.
how Lori gets her numbers. It's easy peasy. If you
all
don't
about
have one,
numbers.
it takes me 2 minutes to sign you up for one. It's super easy.
Yep.
You can hang it right on your key ring. So whenever you
Yep.
come in, we also know who's here.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we
Yep.
Right?
make sure you're gone when we lock the doors.
We try. We won't go there.
We won't. That is too funny.
Also, if you come in, because sometimes people come in asking to get things faxed, those are numbers that help us. We will fax things for you if you need to fax things. We will make copies for you. We don't charge you if you're a Lakeville senior. So, but if you don't, I'm trying to keep it going. I'm trying to
tell you a story.
I'm trying to
after.
don't. All right. March closures.
Okay, March closures. Tuesday, March 11th, we will be closing at 11 a.m. sharp for our special St. Patrick's Day luncheon. And then every Friday, we're closed to the public at 2 p.m.
So we can do this.
So we can, yeah,
So we can do
there we
this.
go. So we can do this. But yeah, so there are no
We're closing on the
Holiday
11th
closures.
because we're over
No.
there
Yes.
throwing a party for
Yep.
everybody over there.
Yep.
So we can't
Right.
be here if we're
We're
over
not
there.
We're not really
Right.
close.
Yeah, so we're
still
not
working.
close.
we're here till 11, and then
There we
we're
go.
working over there.
Right.
So that's all.
all right.
If you need us, get to us before.
So I just want to say, so what we're doing now is on page 9. So I don't know if we've ever explained this. So we're going over the March newsletter, but sometimes the following month, so the following month is April, at the beginning of April, if we have programming, you may not have time to sign up for it.
Right.
So the programming that we mention on the show and mention in the newsletter for April, you can sign up as of March 1st.
Right.
I just want to reiterate that because I don't want
Right.
people to say, oh, March, April, what are we doing? Okay, go.
I was
Sorry.
actually going to specify that on the manicures.
Are you serious?
You serious?
Okay.
Serious.
Okay.
Totally
There
serious.
will be no manicures in March But
Sorry.
the students will be back on Thursday, April 3rd from 9:30 to noon. So yes, we're asking that you sign up now. And then that way, like Lori said, it's April 3rd. You'd have 3 days to sign
Right.
up and we wouldn't have enough people. So,
Right.
yes, so Old Colony sophomore cosmetology students will be offering their free traditional manicures with hand and arm massage and a polish application on Thursday, April 3rd from 9:30 to 12. So when you call, we'll give you a time frame to come in.
Come in.
And yeah, this is done at no charge, but tips are welcomed and will go towards the cost of the students' licenses. And it's a good this is a good chance for the students to practice and perfect their manicuring skills while working on communication skills and interacting with older adults in their community. Each manicure will take approximately half an hour. So signups are required. So please call us and sign up.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
And everyone enjoys it, so.
Yeah.
It'll probably be busy because unfortunately the last one we had to cancel because it was a snow day for the schools.
Snow day for the schools, that's
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
And you
call
gotta
up.
get your spring manicure.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, spring. Okay, so also oh no, actually, see, I goofed it up. So this is a March thing,
What is a March thing?
what I'm gonna talk about.
That's
Okay.
okay.
But it came in late, so that's why.
Okay.
All right, so I just want to let everyone know, the Community Preservation Act surcharge application is available, and we are offering assistance, not we. But seniors, I'll read this to you. Seniors with a low or moderate income may qualify for an exemption from this surcharge. Applications to apply for the exemption are now available at the COA, as well as a chart showing the current income limits. Nancy Yates, who is the treasurer for the Community Preservation Committee, which is also known as CPC, will be available to answer questions and assist with completion of applications on Monday, March 10th from 10 a.m. to noon, and Friday, March 14th from noon to 2 p.m. So we tried getting 2 different time slots in there so you can come in. All applications are due to be filed with the town assessor's office by April 1st. Applications for the exemption must be filed every year. So even if you filed it last year, you have to refile it. So every year it must be filed. If you are unable to make either of these appointment dates, you may call Nancy directly to make an appointment to get help. And her number is listed on page 9, 508-498-4347. I just want to thank Nancy Yates for doing this, because not only is she taking her time to come in here 2 days, but she's also giving you all her phone number.
And you just gave it out.
I just gave it out.
I know.
She got a lot of phone calls.
Right.
Is. I mean, it's in the newsletter. She told me, put it in the
Well, to
newsletter.
clarify what the CPC is, the Community Preservation Committee was formed. The CPA is basically, it was a surcharge that we adopted here in Lakeville. Oh God, is it 5 years ago now? And it was basically, it's an additional fee, additional tax, and that small amount that's added on gets pooled into a fund, and then they're able to write grants for things like they repaired, I think, the old town hall roof. With that money, they did some fixing the historical peach barn over at Betty's Neck.
Yep.
So there's different funds that they're able to do. It's meant to help impact and do things that help the community.
Yeah, and it's not willy-nilly, because they have to go through a
whole
process.
thing. And a lot of times that money,
Willy-nilly.
they can also get grants that match it. So if they're able to put up some money, they can get a grant to match it. So I'm a big fan of the fact that they can use it to things that help
The
people in the
community,
community.
yeah.
However, they do recognize that it could be a financial hardship for some people. So you have the opportunity, if you are a senior with an economic hardship, you can get an exemption.
Yes.
I believe that's what this is all about.
Yes,
She's,
it is.
will come in and
And she's
help people
fabulous.
fill out applications. So there we go. Oh, it's
Is that your belly, I heard?
We're almost done, everyone. I don't even know what's
Do you
happening
want to
here.
do that right
You wanna
now?
do that? Do
Go
that.
ahead, do that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
I see
I was
it.
gonna suggest that we talk about that, but
Yeah,
because
yes.
we didn't get a chance to put it in the newsletter.
We did not.
So we're having a little, not a program. It's not a program.
Not even a program.
Not even a
it's-
presentation.
It's a chit chat.
Yeah,
It's a coffee
It's
chat.
like a coffee
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's coffee
On
talk.
Friday, March 14th, we have some 4 nursing students from Bristol Community College who will be here to share the importance of mental health, talk about managing stress, and how and where to seek help if it is needed. Mental health is just as important as physical health. It affects how we think, feel, and act. Taking care of your mental health helps you cope with stress, build meaningful relationships, and live a balanced life. So please join us on Friday, March 14th from 10 to 12 in the Great Room here in Lakeville. They don't need to sign up. They can just walk in.
No, they can just walk
Come during
over from
cafe.
cafe.
Yeah, but we didn't
and-
have a chance to put it in our newsletter, so we
Right.
did put some flyers up around.
We did.
So you'll see them around the center.
And what
here.
is, let me speak the
We
girl.
shared them on Facebook and our webpage.
Yeah,
too,
and
if
the
you wanna read
girls'
more.
names are Carla, Emily, Jessica, and Katie. And like Cheryl said, 4 nursing students from BCC, which
Yeah.
is, I don't know, when they sent me an email, I said absolutely, because it's important to the older adults, and again, it's important to them, so why not collaborate?
It's important to everyone.
Yeah,
really.
for sure.
So
Very much so.
come on in and have a little chat with them and see what information they have to offer. You know, it might be helpful to any of us.
Yeah,
All right.
all right.
All right. I'm really excited about this
Here we
one.
go.
It's going to be wicked fun. All right. So, for those of you who haven't seen it or want to see it 5 times, like some people have, we're going to be showing Wicked. If you're unfamiliar with the movie, I don't know how you could not have heard of it by now, but anyway, it is a prequel. It is based on the Broadway musical Wicked. It is a prequel to how we got to the Wizard of Oz and how Dorothy and everybody, it's a lead up to, and it's based on these 2 fascinating characters, Elphaba, who's the Wicked Witch of the West before she's wicked, and Galinda, who is you floating down in a bubble, and how they were friends at Shiz University.
Look down in the
Yeah. And how they got to the land of Oz. And the music is fabulous. The costumes are unbelievable. I've watched it a couple times. I'm a big fan. I'm so glad they're going along with letting us do this, because we are going to have a wicked good time.
We're going to have fun.
It's Friday, April 4th
have
at
special
noon.
snacks.
We're gonna make a big deal. So
deal.
it is a long
event.
movie. So
Yeah.
what you need to
That's why I'm calling it a movie
understand,
event.
Movie event.
this is based on the Broadway musical, so it's a big deal,
Yeah.
and it's a little bit longer than a normal story.
3
Right,
hours
so we'll have an
almost.
intermission.
So this part, Wicked, is actually part 1. There's going to be the second part of the movie is coming out, so don't get upset when you see continued at the end of it, because it's 2.
Yeah.
So this
Is
is
it
the
only
first
2
part.
parts? Because I thought I heard might be more, but I
I will
don't
die.
know.
I'll die.
Oh, that-
anyway.
They're working on part 2.
I can't
right
handle
now.
it.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, so this is it's PG. It is 2 hours and 40 minutes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna show, and then we're gonna take a break, an intermission, stretch your legs, get some really good snacks. I'm so excited.
Yes.
And then we're gonna watch the rest of it, and then I'm gonna cry. You're all gonna see me bawling, because when she does that final number, I can't even talk about it. I'm getting goosebumps. Anyway.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I'm ridiculous. So it's gonna be a blast. Come watch me cry.
Karen's gonna be singing.
I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be in the back.
It's
Anyway.
going to be a wicked.
Wicked good
Good
time.
time.
So
Wicked,
it is
wicked.
free. Call us to sign up, 508-947-7224. Come on, because if you haven't seen it, you need to see it.
Yeah.
Right.
And
And even if you have seen it, or you've seen the Broadway play, I've seen the Broadway play, but I haven't seen the movie.
Right.
So.
Yeah,
It's
and
so
Ariana
good.
Grande, I'm like, I don't love her music. She, in this role, I was like,
Right.
flowers. I'm like, whatever she needs. She's
got
they're
it.
both. And Christina, oh my gosh, they're amazing. So I'm a big fan. I think you'll like it.
And I just want to point out from the comfort side of it, since this is such a long movie, and not even just for this special event, we've been bringing more, not we, Andy, our custodial staff.
I
Thank
brought
you,
a couple
Andy.
down.
Oh, you did?
I
That's right, in
did.
the back room.
That's all right.
We're bringing out more comfortable seating for you all. So we have rocking chairs. Maybe we'll bring the couch out for the Wicked event. And we're bringing comfortable chairs from the way back room. I
Because
brought
we're gonna
my
have a lot
office.
of people. We're
Yeah.
gonna have a lot of people.
I brought my office chairs out last time, so much more comfy.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
It's gonna be an event.
Yes. Event.
I
Yes.
say,
You know you
if
wanna
you feel
see it.
like dressing in any attire that pertains to the movie.
Like, are you wicked and green,
Green,
or
pink.
are you popular and pink?
Yeah,
Great.
we'll see.
Popular.
What am I?
You're gonna be popular.
Or are you wizard? Are you a
Or are
wizard?
you a wizard?
Are you a wizard?
Are you a wizard?
Are you good? Okay.
Okay.
All right, I gotta
so
stop.
there we
It's
go.
gonna be like a 3-hour.
Yep. Okay.
We are
We're
really
getting
excited
done.
about
We
that,
got.
though.
So
Goodness.
we are excited. Okay. So Drums Alive with Caslin is back starting Tuesday, April 1st at 2 p.m. She's gone through her surgery. Everything went well. She's
Yay.
rehabbed. She's ready to come back. So you signups are required. You can start immediately as of March 1st because it happens April 1st. So Drums Alive with Caslin. That is on page 10 if you want more details. I just went a little quick because I think we're going
Okay,
long.
all right.
Yep.
All right,
Sorry.
then on to the next, is Happy
Yep.
Mail card making class. There will be no card making class in March, but she will be back on Tuesday, April 1st. So sign up start now for the April 1st class. It's $10 per person due at sign up. So call us to make your beautiful handmade cards that come out so pretty. And you get at least six cards for $10.
Right.
Can't beat
Super
it.
cute. She's another one of those. She's normally scheduled on the second Tuesday of
Right.
the month, but because we're closed for St. Patrick's, that's why she's on the first.
Right.
Just so people don't get confused.
Yep.
April teasers. So these sign-ups start April 1st. So volunteer luncheon is by invite only. That's on Tuesday, April 8th. Friday, April 11th at 12 noon, there's going to be a focus on Lakeville. It's going to be a fireside chat. There will be in the April newsletter more information about it. Monday, April 14th, Freetown Lakeville Senior Breakfast signups. You need to sign up by April 7th. So signups have already started.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've
Yep.
already started, but
Yeah.
just to remind folks.
Yep.
And then Tuesday, April 29th, 10 a.m., we're going to have a ukulele class again.
That was
Same
fun.
instructor.
Everybody loved
Yep.
it.
You call to sign up if you have your own ukulele, which I am shocked at how many folks had their own ukuleles.
one.
Yeah.
I have
Bring
one.
your own ukulele. Otherwise, she has 25. So
Yeah.
it was filled last time. It was a good sized class.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, and one more thing, can I add one more thing
No.
to that? For, not teasers, but I just want a correction on the calendar for
Oh.
Stretch and Strengthen.
Oh, yeah.
There will be
that's
no,
right.
No
Stretch
Stretch
and
and
Strengthen on March 20th. Just mark your calendar, just cross it off the calendar because there is no class that day.
Okay.
But if
We'll-
you call
we'll-
to sign up, we will remind you.
Yes.
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 Yep. Yes.
We'll remind you.
Yes. And a reminder that the
Oh, like
Monday,
yucking.
April 14th, Freetown Lakeville Senior Breakfast is over at Freetown Lakeville Middle School.
Yeah, not
Oh,
yet.
yes. Not here.
8:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you do have to call to sign up, and I will tell you that.
Yes.
Call.
They usually know it. They've been doing this for
Yeah, they have.
years now.
They know the drill.
Crazy, crazy.
And
All
can I
right.
just touch on the volunteers?
Oh, good. 'cause
Yes.
That's what I was going to say. Do this one
Um,
next.
just because we've had a lot of people call, because we did make a little post about how we need volunteer drivers. And we do still need volunteer drivers. We are all set for Meals on Wheels drivers, but we do need out-of-town medical drivers
Yes.
desperately, because we only have maybe a handful, because people go away, and things that they can't, always
Correct.
Yeah.
Or they're
turn in
sick
for-
or
yeah, or
whatever.
they're sick or
Yeah.
So anyway, if you would like to come in and fill out a query, you can certainly do that for both opportunities.
Yes.
Because things always change and people go away and people move and things like that. So
Yep.
come in, fill out the query application, we'll process it. And then we'll go over in detail a little bit about what each position involves. And then you can decide what you'd like to do, and we will get back to you as soon as we get your query back and let you know, what the status is on if we need
Right, the
more
need.
assistance. But I do want to say, just because today, after cafe, the three of us have to do kitchen cleanup.
Oh,
So
we do need kitchen.
we do need kitchen helpers.
Yes.
If you
Yep.
guys
Oh.
are interested.
Yep.
So we probably could use about 3 people
Yep.
to do that. So
Yep.
Yep.
if you're interested in that, again, come in and fill out a query. Do they have to fill out a query? for
No, they don't.
Okay,
Nope,
so just
nope,
come in
nope,
and-
nope,
Okay.
you don't
Or
for
call
that.
us
And
and
you
let us
don't
know.
even have to attend the cafe. It's not like
Right.
you have to go to the cafe and then clean up after. If you just want to assist and that's your thing, you like being in the in the kitchen cleaning. You don't even
Right.
have to wash dishes by hand. There's like 1 or 2 covers you wash by hand. Everything
Right.
else is dishwasher. We'll show you how to use it.
We
So,
did have
that's a
one
good
person
point.
that came in like after hours, so it worked out well.
Yes.
And our cafe goes till noon.
Yep.
So if you show up at, say, 10 minutes out or whatever.
Right.
You can
Yeah, you
start
can start
picking up a
cleaning
few
up. Mm-hmm.
things and
Yeah.
yeah. It only takes about half an hour.
If
to an
that,
hour.
yes, yeah, an hour tops,
Yeah,
honestly.
Right.
Talking about the volunteers and all that, I do want to thank the select board. I know Lorraine Carboni has been reading this flyer.
Oh, good.
And I think that's why we've had an abundance of people come in, which
have.
is awesome.
I just got a few people trained, so I'm kind of all set right now for the Meals
Right.
on Wheels part. of it.
Right.
Yep.
But medical
But
drivers.
still
we do
appreciate
need-
it because
Right.
that's
Yeah.
like the community wanting to come out and help
Absolutely.
the older adults.
Yeah.
And medical drivers are basically, bringing seniors to wellness appointments out of
Right.
town. They could be out of town Taunton.
Right.
Some people request to see if they can get a
Raymond.
ride to one of the big hospitals in Boston, and we do have a couple of our drivers that have
Yep.
no problem. They're like, "Yep, we'll bring people to
Or
Boston."
Plymouth.
Some go to Plymouth. Some go to Taunton,
Some go to
Wareham.
Raynham.
And you can specify. So if you can only do Mondays, I put down only call people on Mondays. It's
Yeah.
not every Monday. It could be that we get a request for somebody next month and they want a ride and they have a wellness appointment or a checkup or something in Plymouth the
Yeah.
end of the month. And I go through my schedule and see who's available. And
Right.
you don't have to say yes. It's a volunteer
Yes.
service.
Oh, my God.
So if you have something going on, you're like, I can't do that week. Is there anything else you have? It's volunteer.
Or
So
if there's a specific area you don't want to do, like go to Boston.
I bet you
yes,
people
I
don't.
put it right on the
You know,
sheet. Like,
you don't
don't
have
call
to.
certain
I'll tell you,
people.
We're
if
not
they
going to
don't
make
wanna
you go to Boston.
I'm betting you.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
Where's she
I bet that's
going?
Tom at the door.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, speaking of our phone
Okay.
drivers, so yeah.
Yeah, so
there you
I
go.
mean, we can always use volunteers, so yeah, just
Yeah.
come in and always inquire because there's always a need and things do change, especially with the Meals on Wheels and medical drivers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or just come in and say hi.
Yeah.
Because, look at us.
Yeah.
Look at
We'll be your entertainment.
We'll be your entertainment. We'll chat with you. Yeah. That's what happens. People will come in and go to the
Right.
window and ask about,
Right.
what we do here and we get a little tour and a newsletter and
All right.
start signing up for stuff.
So we're almost done. I have 2 things,
Okay.
and I know we're running late, so I'm going to
Yeah,
go
we're gonna
quick.
go fast.
Sorry.
That's right.
One of them
Splice this all together.
is former Officer Mello, who
Oh,
still is our police liaison, former officer, because she is now Sergeant Mello. Yay, Emily. We do call her Emily because we and all of our seniors are very comfortable chatting with her. We appreciate her assistance. She's there at the drop of a hat. We just wanted to congratulate her. Thank you.
Yes. Congratulations.
Yay.
Congrats.
And lastly, food pantry update. I'm gonna try and talk slow because I feel like I'm like rushing
No, we're
myself.
excited.
Yeah.
A lot of folks have called about volunteering in the food pantry. So I just want to let you know, as far as volunteering to help folks shop. So if you haven't seen our food pantry, it's beautiful. It is going to suit our needs perfectly, but it is smaller. So how we're going to do it is by appointment. So it's going to be one shopper at a time, and there's only going to be one person in the room helping that shopper at a time. And it's either going to be assisted by us, the staff, our COA council members, or our Friends of the Lakeville COA group members will be the ones assisting. It's just more private, so we don't want to open it up to folks that, we may not know very well, and we just want to keep it private, close, family-like. So
Right.
there'll be one shopper at a time. I've reached out to I'm not going to go into great detail about where the food's going to come from. I'll stop there. But another thing folks have done is ask about donating food. We will start taking donations, but I don't, and I'm not saying this fresh, they need to be in date, because a lot of times folks will clean out their cabinets and just say, I've got donations, and we're throwing it all away or some of it away. And I don't want things that are gonna like expire next week because we may not have someone come in.
Right.
Food like that we'll put on our cart though. So we'll put it on our food cart that people can grab throughout the week. But if you wanna bring in large quantities of food donations, we will start taking them. If we do need assistance in any other way, I will reach out, or one of the girls will reach out, like I said, to either board members or friends members, for situations like that. But yeah, it's going along great. The inside is done. We've been using it for over a month now for Meals on Wheels every morning. It's working out very nicely. They just poured the concrete pad today for the ramp. So
Yeah,
it's coming along. So pretty soon you'll be seeing in the newsletter that we're going to have a grand opening.
There you go.
But okay, that's all.
Maybe you can do a Lakeville Senior Connection tour in there.
Oh, yes.
The
Maybe
upcoming
you can
episodes.
maybe Dave, you can take it like on the road.
take it
and, like,
in and we'll show you the
walk
whole-
in and you can look at, he's like, yep.
excited now.
Whatever
There you
you
go.
girls want. He's awesome. But I think we're done. Are we done?
Are we done?
I think so.
I'm putting my hat on.
Oh,
Come on, girls.
You got the cool hat.
Let's sign off. You look so cute. All right, thank you everyone for joining us. Oh wait, let me fix that. I'm not ending with that on TV.
Oh, for
There we go. All right.
no, what? Just with these on our heads.
Play.
All right, there we go.
What?
It's awesome.
Okay, whatever.
It's awesome.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, so thank you for joining us.
Thank you for watching, and
at you,
happy
like-
St. Pat.
Happy St. Patrick's Day! Thank you, thank you.
See ya.